total, the entire day was like an hour and a half, and I feel like the other days took a little bit longer. But that's why this one is titled Crispy, is because of the girl in the well. Now let me see. I don't remember what our goals are. Talk to Corey. Oh, we found out that the guy selling pyre on the street is Corey Finnegan. He's also the guy that's been tagging. When we went down to the clifftop area and we were investigating the well with the graffiti on it, that tag was on there. The Fizz or Faz or whatever. Oh, another note. Another voicemail.
Hey, it's Lucas. I just heard back from an informant of mine. And apparently our boy FaZe was sighted downtown this morning.
That was it.
You know, near the pawn shop. All right, kid. We're even.
Perfect. I gotta head there right away. Maybe the guy's still around.
I mean, it might be relevant, but not too important. But the librarian was at the poetry night, and he read some poetry.
I'll
as
let
well.
her sleep in peace.
We don't know who the notes are from. Still, they're just from someone named.
Here we go again. Pattern: stab, fall, hang, burn. Mirrors are portals. Inception occurred in 1995. T. 1995? No, it can't be. Is this all connected to what happened in Conwell Springs?
Okay, so on top of that, Dream, do you know anything about the first game? If not, I can give a very, very bare bones, like 30-second wrap up of that as well. Well, if you're listening, I will go. Hello, Himbo! I should have... It's funny, because I was thinking a funny thing to include in the 5-year anniversary video would have been something that Himbo said, just because he has the funniest one-liners I've ever heard. But I checked all my stuff, and I don't think he's ever popped in like that when we've been gaming. Or at least not when I've been streaming. It's just been, it's just kind of if we're hanging out or something. Yeah, I think Hooked on You. I think he did come in to voice something for Hooked on You at one point. That's demonic graffiti, dude.
Creepy design. Hey, Corey, right?
Only Ma calls me that. It's FaZe, homegirl.
He looks like
Sure
the librarian.
thing. FaZe homegirl.
You one of those sassy-ass chicks, huh?
I've been known to mouth off on occasion.
Is that
But
the
wait
guy
a
that
minute,
jumped us?
you look familiar.
That, like,
Huh?
grabbed us and shook us?
What are you on about? The FaZe ain't ever seen you before.
Yeah, you're that raving lunatic I electrocuted up on Constance Hill.
Knew it.
Damn, that was you? Oh man, my bad. I was fucked up that day. No doubt, yo.
No shit you were. You better keep your distance, buddy.
Oh, come on, I'm all good now. I just had a tiny little pick-me-up this morning. That's it, I swear.
Uh-huh. At least you're lucid enough for a fucking conversation.
You got me good, though, no joke. Look at this sick bump on my head, and I still can't feel some toes on my foot, for real.
Well, you had it coming. Look, FaZe, people have been saying that you're a guy with some useful information.
Oh, yeah, I guess the FaZe knows a thing or two. Alright then, speak.
I was gonna say, this is... If your style influence of the characters you draw had more of a Midwest flair, this is pretty much something I think you would... a character you'd create. Let's see. I don't think he's leaving us the notes.
I don't want to show that to him.
Yeah.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Huh? The what mirrors?
Never mind.
Okay.
I don't want to show...
What's up with this little rainbow thing?
For pride.
Oh, just an unprompted gift from this new age girl I met. I don't see her.
Alright. Okay. Let's ask about the graffiti.
That's an interesting graffiti you've got there.
Badass, isn't it? It's my tribute to Pyre, the best hit I ever had.
The eye. That's what you saw?
Yeah, the eye of the universe staring back at me.
Okay.
So,
Go
what's
further
your
down. The
deal,
bottom of the list
Faze?
up.
Me? Well, you know, just another street dog trying to get by.
Yeah? How's that going for you?
Well, fuck, not great. But I mean, could be worse. At least it's summer soon.
I see. Have you been making graffiti long?
Forever. The Faze always loved drawing, even as a kid. Art was probably the only subject I ever passed.
This is actually you on a darker path.
I should probably ask him about...
Okay.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
That crazy killer? Nothing. Faze ain't that much of a creep.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
He probably doesn't know anything
Look,
about any
I
of the
know nothing
victims.
about no murders, aight?
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, never went in a church since Catholic school. Fuck that shit.
He being loosey-goosey with illegal substance.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Sure, stayed there a few years back.
You heard there was a Soothsayer murder there, right?
Oh shit, that was the place? Nah, I didn't know that.
I've been told you scored some pyre. Is that right?
Oh man, yes, just once. I'd do anything to feel that high again.
Yeah? What's so special about it?
You'd have to be a junkie to understand. The Faze has tried every psychedelic under the sun. LSD, DMT, shrooms, none of them compare to Pyre. Mind at large, pure and simple.
Mind at large. What does that mean?
That we have like a filter in our brains, keeping us from seeing what's really out there. Drugs like Pyre numb that filter, allowing us to see alternate realities, astral realms, all kinds of wild shit, yo.
Interesting. And what did pyre make you see?
Man, most of it can't be described with words. One thing is burned into my mind, though. The eye. The eye of the universe staring back at me. I never believed in a god before, but now I ain't so sure.
It's just.
How did you get pyre in the first place? It seems hard to come by.
The Pyre dealers came to me. Makes sense, I've been a steady dope fiend for 15-something years now. Guess they went with the try.
What is that? What is that from Gravity Falls? What is that god's name? The triangle one? Something generic like Bob or Clark or Justin or Andrew. Bill Cipher. Thank you.
Tried and true, huh?
Right. I've also heard rumors about some kind of interview. Is there any truth to that?
Oh yeah, those fuckers asked all sorts of questions. About my childhood, dramas, and whatnot. Wasn't no problem for me to yap about. The Faze is an open book.
Curious. Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nah, never heard of that chick.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Tabitha is the
Nope,
plant owner.
don't know that name.
Plant shop.
I don't want to ask him about.
Okay.
So, the pyre dealers. It's a man and a woman, right?
Yeah, dude's a big bald guy. I'll never forget his face. Creepy motherfucker.
Creepy how?
I don't know, man. He was intense. You know, not looking at you, but through you? Like I was a thing, not a person.
What about the woman?
I just caught a quick glimpse of her. She wore a hood. Saw some pretty nasty scars, though. Something seriously fucking bad happened to that chick.
She had scars? On her face?
Yeah, on one side. Melted skin, like from burns, acid, or some shit like that.
Damn. Got any more details on this couple? You know, what they were wearing or what they looked like?
Both white people. She didn't seem too old, like your age maybe. Dressed in all black. I guess she wasn't too girly, you know? What's the word for it when you're in between?
Androgynous?
Yeah, androgynous. That's what she was.
Got it. And what about the man?
In his 40s
You
or
feel
so.
seen?
Bald head, big black eyebrows, brown eyes, and like I said, intense fucking energy. Major big bad wolf vibes coming off that dude.
All right. Thanks.
I don't think there's anything else.
I'll let you get back to your tag.
Peace out.
Oh. I guess we. Oh, okay. Wait, I did.
I gotta talk to Corey Finnegan and learn.
I did talk to him. What else do we need to talk to
Hey,
him about? What am I missing?
Yo, what up?
Unless this isn't Corey. I think this is Corey, right? Yeah. What else do I have to talk to him about?
We already just.
Okay.
I don't want to. Hey, have a look at this. Do you
Oh,
recognize
okay.
any of these men?
Oh, fuck. That's him! The tall, bald guy!
Oh my gosh.
You sure? The man called Vic?
200%. That's the pyre dealer.
Well then, I guess it's time to go visit the ranger station.
Wow, okay. Well, I guess now that's it.
I'll let you get back to your tag.
Peace out.
Oh ho ho.
All right, I think that's.
Alright, cool. God bless. Okay. I was like, I knew when the task did not go away, there was more we needed to do. I guess let's go. Let's go. I have to break out a Monster energy drink. I had a caffeinated tea and diet soda today, but I feel like I might need to break into my last Monster in the fridge. I'll make a game day decision in like an hour. Okay.
Complimentary refreshments. I'm not thirsty though. I know nothing about fish, but I guess nailing it to the friggin' wall must mean it's not a bad catch.
My favorite flavor is the sugar-free orange ones. I don't remember what it's called. Sunburst? Sunkissed? Sunrise? But it's the sugar-free, specifically orange ones. They are so good. They taste like Sunny D. I recently found out this year that they make them in smaller cans, which I love the smaller cans because sometimes finishing an entire Monster is too much. But I haven't been able to find them at the store recently. Yeah, the orange sugar-free ones. Because I only go for the sugar-free energy drinks, and I used to really like the white one, the like white and gray one, but the flavor of the orange one is just, it's so delicious. It's like if Orange Fanta was a little bit tastier.
Brochures of various outdoor activities around Bear Creek.
Fire
Nothing
Creek.
here looks very interesting to me at the moment. Overpriced pictures of landmarks I've seen 100 times? No thanks. Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek. Various points of interest are marked out.
Hello there, and welcome to the Bear Creek Ranger Station.
Why aren't you chipper? Cassie, I have a few questions if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all. Happy to help.
She's cute. Oh man, the list is so long every time we talk to a new person.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Horrific stuff, but I don't know much about the murder that happened here on park grounds. Only senior rangers dealt with that.
Sorry. Oh, okay.
So, Deborah Sinclair. Must have been quite a shock, huh?
Yeah, it was horrible. Everyone around here loved Debbie.
Did you know her personally?
Sorry, I'm gonna put my Discord in do. Because
I wouldn't say that. I just met her a couple of times. Lovely lady, though. She'll be missed.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth Soothsayer victim?
Nothing much, sorry. Besides Debbie, I'm not in the loop on the Soothsayer victims.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, they're part of the Soothsayer's MO, right? I haven't come across one in my private life, though.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, I haven't heard of that one.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Haven't heard of it, sorry.
Do you know what pyre is?
You mean like a fire?
No, this is an illegal drug.
Oh, I must have missed the memo on that one.
she's precious.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nope, sorry.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think.
I don't want to
Yeah,
ask.
I was gonna say I don't think she.
Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
Doesn't sound like anyone I know. Sorry.
Midwest, chipper, side braid, curls, blonde.
So I saw in this brochure that a park ranger called Vic works here. Is that correct?
Sure. Ranger Cooper is one of the rangers assigned to this district.
Ranger Cooper, huh? What's his full name? Can I talk to him?
It's Victor Cooper, but he's off duty right now.
Off duty? For how long? Why?
Oh, shoot! I don't have any of those details.
Oh shoot!
Well, what about a phone number or an address?
you can't give out people's
I'm
addresses.
not allowed to give out that information. Sorry.
Look, you made her
You'll have
mad.
to run it by the chief.
You made her frown.
Well, fine. Let's talk to the chief then.
Oh, double shoot! He's not here on
Double
Saturdays.
shoot.
He'll be back on Monday morning.
Well, all right.
She's extremely cute. Can we ask her about this?
There's this drug dealer I'm pursuing. A woman my age with some kind of facial scars.
Oh, I can't help you there. I haven't seen a person like that.
Ask about.
That's the biggest ceiling fan I have ever seen.
Tell me about it. We wouldn't be able to hear ourselves talking if it was turned on.
Is that a hint for some sort of puzzle?
What's in there?
That's Chief Walker's office, but he's not in right now.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to ask. Big fish over there. Who caught it?
Chief Walker, of course. He's a legendary fisherman around here. Biggest largemouth bass caught in over 30 years.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to.
Okay, can I show her
I don't want to.
the notes?
I don't want to.
The prism?
I don't want to. I came across.
Nice, isn't it?
Oh.
I was the one who came up with the idea. I love community building.
She and Meadow have very similar vibes. It'd be funny if they like turn out to be sisters or something. Okay, I think that's it.
all.
You're more.
Since I have a better description of both drug dealers now, it's probably worthwhile to return to some of the earlier witnesses.
Sure. I guess we'll just leave. Okay. Let's start from the librarian and we'll just work our way through. Hey, librarian. I wonder if he'll mention the poetry night.
Hey, weren't you at the Club of Hearts the other day?
Guilty as charged. I couldn't help but notice your performance as well.
He's like, that shit
First time?
sucked.
That obvious, huh?
I had a hunch. Impressive debut, nonetheless.
Thanks, buddy. So, I had a few things to ask.
Certainly. Go ahead.
Make a friend at the library. Okay. Is it because I talk to him a lot?
I don't want to ask him about that.
I don't think you can see the achievements in the bottom right corner.
I don't want to ask him about. I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
Alas, I don't.
There's this drug dealer I'm pursuing. A woman my age with some kind of facial scars.
Ah, I'm afraid I don't know anyone with that
He
description.
has the same hair as the drug dealer man. Maybe if I show the brochure.
I don't want to show that.
Okay. I think we can
Thanks.
just...
Very well.
Let's just go.
That and
Let's go. I don't think there's anyone here. Maybe we can check it out because of our nightmare.
a fire pit for grilling.
Nope. Never mind. Okay. I don't think anyone's there. Oh yeah, let's see if one of the fucking floozies that Rachel Wang hated. These weren't here before.
Aren't those Rachel's?
She'd go up to kill herself or something crazy because she was in love with him. Is her door gonna be open? No, it's not.
No answer.
Oh, she's on the roof. Don't kill yourself, Rachel. It's not worth it. Just one man. Don't do it. Rachel. Rachel. Let's see. Oh, I can't save. Maybe after this cutscene.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in case I mess this up. Rachel, no! Okay. In case we fuck up. I don't know if there's any, like, choices in the game that could, like, lead to different outcomes, but... Rachel, come down.
Hey there, Rachel.
Oh, it's you. I wonder what went through his mind as he fell. Was he confused? Scared?
Awful thing to say. If it gets her off the edge, I'll feed into her delusions.
Probably.
We saved.
But no matter what he felt, I'm sure he wouldn't wish the same for you.
Of course not. He was such a kind, caring man. And I'll never see him again.
Emergency.
In this world.
Emergency crisis. Emergency crisis simulator. Responder simulator. I think that's too harsh for her. I don't think that's good. I don't know. I can't tell. Dream help, what do you think? Nervous. Memories?
You still have the memories.
I do. And they torment me, keeping me up all night.
If she jumps, we'll try again.
I need to escape. Lord, forgive me.
Don't!
Rachel, no! Oh my god. I would have grabbed her ankles and yanked her. I would have grabbed-
I wonder what went through his mind as he fell.
Oh, we start again anyways.
Was he confused? Scared?
Okay. So he wouldn't wish the same for
Probably.
you. I think that was correct.
But no matter what he felt, I'm sure he wouldn't wish the same for you.
Of course not. He was such a kind, caring man.
Oh, you're right. Saying the
And I'll
afterlife.
never see him again. In this world.
Literally, before she could even think, I would grab her ankle in her dress and yeet her onto the roof. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe that one.
Why do you think you'll see Eric in the afterlife?
Because we're supposed to be together. I know it in my heart.
Oh, okay, so that was right. That's crazy. I mean, that's true. If Eric would reunite with anyone in death, it would be Sarah, his fiance who passed away. That can't be true. You were there all along, but he shows some of these are very cruel things to say. Can we save after a choice? No, you have to start over. So it's gotta be, are you sure that's God's will, I think.
Are you sure that's God's will? You said it yourself. Eric was a sinner. You're not.
Suicide is a sin. If I defile my soul, we'll be back together again. Lord,
No!
forgive me.
Darn it! Darn it. Dag nabbit. Incorrect.
I wonder what went.
Alright, so it's wouldn't wish the
Probably.
same for you.
And I'll-
And then why do you think you'll see
Why?
him?
Because-
And then it's not this one. I don't think it's I don't know. Both these are very harsh things to say. Both of these are true, but I don't know which one would be. Which one will not cause her to fly off the roof? Okay. Sarah, maybe.
If Eric would reunite with anyone in death, it would be Sarah.
He did love
Okay,
her.
that was correct.
He talked about her all the
You're
time.
killing it.
Yes. Think about it. What started Eric's spiral of destruction? Sarah's death. She's the one he always wanted. Everything he did was to try and distract himself from that fact.
You're right. What am I doing? This can't be God's plan.
It can't. God wants something better for you.
Oh my god. Get off the roof. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe I came so close to doing that.
Girl,
You didn't go through with it, and that's what matters. You need to promise you'll get some help, though.
I will. Promise. I suppose
your
you had
visual
some
novel
questions for me, though,
experience.
since you came back here.
Oh, I guess I did. I almost forgot, given everything that just happened.
Okay.
I
What did you
don't-
want to know?
You know what? I don't have my water. I put my Stanley in the sink so I would remind myself to clean it, and oh. Thank you. He redeemed the hydrate and then brought me a water. It was very nice. My Stanley's in the sink because it needs to be washed. Okay.
I don't want to ask.
Okay.
Do you know Corey Finnegan? He may also go by the name FaZe.
No, I haven't heard that name before.
The problem is, I know this bitch has a hidden camera or something, where she's been videotaping him or something like that, and
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
No, sorry.
I'm looking for a young woman with some kind of facial scars. Can you recall a person like that?
Oh, yeah. Her. Looked like burn scars to me, but she wore a hood and wasn't facing me, so I couldn't tell for sure.
Wow, really? Tell me more, please.
She was one of Eric's girls, I think. I saw them a few times out of the hallway. A real harpy, that one.
Yeah? Why do you say that?
This is off the record, right? I could get in real trouble for what I'm about to tell you.
Of course, you have my word.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was really worried about Eric, you
Oh,
know.
right.
So
Okay,
I made
right.
sure to
She
write
wrote
down
everything
everything he was up
down.
to, so I could help him better.
I thought she was
And
recording
I overheard them
him.
talking.
Are you telling me you have a transcript?
Yes.
I'll take it.
Well, Rachel, that would be tremendously useful to me.
And I just saved your
I
life.
realize that. I'm not comfortable giving you all of my notes. Some of them are private, but I can give you a copy of the transcript with the scarred girl.
Sure.
That would be amazing. Thanks.
I'll take what I can get.
Okay, wait here. I'll be right back. Here you go.
Perfect. Thanks, Rachel.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Do you recognize the man Vic in this picture? The bald guy, second from the left?
No, sorry.
Okay, so the only person here was the scarred woman.
Thanks again for this.
You're welcome.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else.
All right. I need to leave now. Will you be okay?
I will. I think I'd like to be left alone now. I'll go call my pastor.
All right.
You should call
Take care, Rachel, and
colleges.
God bless you.
You too, Eileen.
Actually, it's... Never mind. Bye.
I really want to get to his apartment. We should have tricked her into breaking the seal like we did,
Standard
the
issue
guy.
forensics.
Okay. Let's look at this right now. January 14th, 1998, 4:15 p.m. Eric and a woman enter the hall through the main doors. Woman, I've said it all before. You must have faith, I know. Your cellular phone rings. Hello? Who is it? Quiet. What? Don't. I'm coming. The woman appears to hang up. Great, another fucking episode. Guess we're not hanging out then? Oh, fuck off, Eric. Everything isn't about you. She hurries out and slams the door. That faith, huh? Just lovely. Eric enters the apartment and locks the door. Notes. I saw through my mailbox that Eric wore a very nice checkered dress shirt with jeans and his hair was perfect. The woman wore all black with a hood over her head. It looked like she has burn scars. The woman was vile, but they seemed to talk about faith. Have my prayers been answered? Will Eric find Jesus? Interesting.
Rachel seems to think they were talking about Faith, but I think that's actually her name.
Yeah, I forgot that we were pretending to be Eileen. I don't know if her name is Faith from this. Oh, you must have Faith, like her name, I know. That Faith, huh? Just lovely. He's talking about the girl, I guess. Let's see. Identify the female dealer. Should we go back to... Let's go back to the graffiti artist. Downtown. And ask him about the faith person.
Hey, FaZe?
Yo, what up?
You know the woman with the scars? I think her name is Faith.
Oh, could be true. I never heard her name.
All right. Okay. Never mind. That's not
I'll
the...
let you get back.
Peace out.
Is not the lead that I thought I would have. All right. The next people we can talk to is Eileen and Art, the pastor or Meadow. Let's just go down the line. Oh, he's not here. Can I snoop in his stuff?
Some old sport.
Why isn't he here?
Still glued to your desk on a Saturday, huh?
Well, you know, that promotion isn't gonna earn itself. What's up?
You're not gonna earn it by overworking yourself either.
I don't want to ask.
Oh.
Do you know who Corey Finnegan is? Also goes by the nickname FaZe?
No, I don't know who that is.
The whole using Eileen's name in the conversations with Rachel reminds me of the conversation that cop was having with her at her place, where he was like, you just use people whenever you feel like it.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
I don't, no.
Do you know anyone called Faith with facial scars?
I don't, no.
Alright.
I don't want to show that. Apparently somebody left this in my mailbox. Know any tea?
Huh. Nobody I know comes to mind. Secret admirer?
Kathy has zero
I
secret
don't know.
admirers.
I just hope it's somebody with good intentions.
Alright. That wasn't very helpful.
I'll let you get back.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Click
All right,
that
see you
again.
later.
That happens when I go too far and I click on my OBS stuff. Alright, next option is we can talk to the deacon to see if anything useful pops up. Oh, it's sad. Oh, I was about to say.
Let's not get any crazy. Hello again, Father.
Welcome back, my child. What can I help you with?
I don't think I'll have information.
I don't want.
Yeah.
Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
That name?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a park ranger named
I'm
Victor
gonna laugh
Cooper.
if he's like in the church.
Do you know him?
Or maybe the
No,
faith is.
I don't.
So, I'm looking for a young drug dealer, a woman with facial scars. I believe her name is Faith. Ring a bell?
I happen to recall a
Ooh.
person like that. A homeless woman whom Ben was helping get back on her feet.
Wow, really?
Yes, about your age. No drug dealer to my knowledge, but she had some sort of scars on the side of her face, yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. Is there anything else you can remember about her?
I'm afraid not. My memory has seen better days, and this was years ago.
Well, is there any more information about her somewhere? Maybe in Ben's records, if he had any.
Give me a moment. I'll go look at the files.
Ooh, detectiving.
Yes, there was a Faith Cyrene.
Fake siren.
An apartment was arranged for her at 12 Onyx Row in 1996. No phone number listed.
That's tremendously helpful. Thanks.
You're quite welcome. I sincerely hope she provides the answers you're looking for.
All right, I'm heading back out.
Goodbye.
Alright, I guess we can go straight there. Oh. Sorry, I was clicking too fast. Well, it's nighttime. This day went by really fast. It's only been like 50 minutes. So, okay, now we're gonna go to her place. Alright. Spooky. Very eerie views. I don't think anyone's gonna answer.
Locked. Guess no one's home.
The roof, I guess?
No reason to go up.
Oh, okay. So you just wanna go?
No, I'm not going.
Oh. Oh, do I have a lockpick kit? Still? Yes. Let me in! Break it in!
Various groceries. Nothing out of the ordinary. Huh. That poor thing doesn't put a dent in the god-awful aesthetic of this room.
Alright. House hunters, calm down.
All empty. This isn't a residence, it's a safe house. I guess she likes to sleep rough. Pretty decent view of the city from up here. Certainly beats the brick wall outside my office window.
Uh-huh.
Looks barely used. Guess Faith doesn't spend much time here. Freshly eaten. Somebody was here recently.
Feeling some ominous vibes. We're gonna overwrite the Rachel Noah. Take it and
No
run.
proper bed, but a cell phone. This gal needs to get her
I
priorities straight.
hate in games and movies when they're breaking into people's houses because it makes me so nervous that something bad is gonna happen. What?
Fuck. That came from the roof.
I don't know if it's in our best interest to go check that
Password
out.
protected.
Wait, do I need to like lock it?
No need to.
Okay. We only have a stun gun. Why would we investigate a gunshot? A gunshot. Oh! No, that's our friend!
The alley. Watch out.
It's our old man detective friend.
It's fine. She's just trying to get away. We need to get you to a doctor.
Too late. I won't.
Oh my god, there's cutscenes in this.
Lucas!
Oh my goodness. It's turned into a revenge art. Don't make me do motorcycle gameplay. Oop. Oh shit.
No. You're not gonna get away with this.
Do I have to do motorcycle gameplay?
I'm gonna catch you, and I'm gonna kill you.
It's suddenly, the game suddenly got like a little bit more interesting. We have a revenge. Oh! Oh my god, so much is happening.
Come on, kid. Time to get back up.
Lucas?
Who else? Your mother?
Wait, you didn't bleed out?
He's like, no, I
Passed
did.
out from the pain. Didn't bother to check
No,
my
I think-
pulse, did you?
I think this
That
isn't real.
doesn't. I'm dead, aren't I?
Ha! Yeah, I see how that could make sense. Maybe you cracked your skull on the pavement and this is our last tango. That'd be pretty funny.
No, I can't be fucking dead. I'm supposed to avenge you.
Avenge me? An alcoholic has-been? Wife and kids who loathe him? Please. You should be concerned with whomever is willing to avenge you.
I don't think anyone would do that for me. Anyone alive, that is.
Hey, Eileen still
No
cares.
argument there. You haven't been making friends lately, have you?
Eileen still cares.
I guess not. I'm sorry, Lucas. I should have been there for you.
Why should you? You're too good for that. You're new blood, and I'm just a fossil.
That's not.
Let's not play games, kid. I know you. Afterlife or not, we can't stay here. This place reeks of gasoline. Come on. I know the way.
Okay. We're getting into the supernatural part of things, finally. Because the first game had a lot of supernatural elements.
This city of ours is oblivious and indifferent to what happened here. These boxes must have cushioned the crash. I guess that's why I'm still breathing. I really lost control there, didn't I? The bike is toast. I'm lucky to be alive. Nothing but a big load of trash. I don't need to mess with that. Just some drain. I have more.
All right.
Hey, wait up.
Yeah, this is feeling very supernatural. I was really genuinely shocked there was like a cutscene because the first game didn't have cutscene type cutscenes.
What's going on, Lucas?
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into the sunset.
It sounds like her nightmare
Is it that obvious?
that she had, where he got snatched by the abortion hook.
Time to move on, huh?
Farewell. There's something I need to tell you.
We're gonna get into the Twin Peaksy-ness of it all soon. Oh, here we go. Do I have to do another haiku?
Lucas?
Here's Kathy Rain!
What the hell is this? Who said that?
Now, who's got something to say to the one and only badass bitch herself?
Someone's like, fuck you. Oh,
I'm tired of being manipulated,
oh,
Kathy.
here we go.
You've always got some hidden agenda. I've been nothing but a good friend to you, and there's only so much I can take. We were great together at Rain Investigations, and then you had to ruin it all by blaming me when things started to go downhill. That was so unfair, and it really hurt me. Will you ever change?
I can't say. I think this is the most accurate statement, but also this is a bad excuse. Whenever I've been vulnerable, I've been abandoned. Okay, so everyone is always gonna abandon you. They had therapy in the 90s. I know they did. This is like fuckboy energy. Yeah, let's do this one.
I'm too scared. Whenever I've been vulnerable, I've been abandoned.
Okay, so we have to say the right
When we were
thing.
young, you used me and threw me away.
True.
That really fucked me up. And now you're doing it again.
True.
Have you ever thought about why you're alone? Why everything keeps going to shit?
People like me are just meant to be alone. Sitting in a pile of shit is exactly what I'm supposed to be. I can't help it. I'm stuck in my filth. The only way to climb up is to pull others down. Well, these are all pretty hyper negative. The most... I'm not sure with this one. The only thing I can think of that I'm leaning towards is the people like me are just meant to be alone, but that doesn't seem correct. You have a better puzzle radar for these things than I do. Okay, I think I'll go with the first one. I don't know if that's correct though. I'm not confident about that choice.
People like me are just meant to be alone. I'm damaged goods. It's better if you all stay away.
Okay, that was correct.
Who are you? And what did you do to my fucking daughter?
This pose is crazy.
I'm right here, Mom. Ready to take out the trash.
Hallelujah! Uh-oh, somebody's out for blood.
Time to bash some sense into you, bitch.
Okay, I have a problem with this only because in the first game, you did get, like, evil Kathy, like, evil negative Kathy, like, was chasing you around and you had to, like, get out of problems that you were put in with her. But with negative Kathy, they, like, made her look different. I wish they would have made her look different.
Can't.
What?
This is confusing.
Oh,
It wasn't me, was it?
it says imposter.
The imposter. I must end her.
Oh, this is... Oh my gosh. Okay, we have a penny, a Russian doll, and a club of hearts.
There was minted the year she was born. She lost it, and it is mine now. One holds another, holds another, holds another. Yes, bash her brains in. Finish her.
I don't think I want to do that.
There was and there's some, and then there was no. She is not worthy.
Okay.
No. And then no.
I don't think I want to bash her with a bat. Alright, guess we're doing that.
And there's some.
Oh!
God, what a nightmare.
No, because how did we get back home?
Good girl.
And where's Lucas?
Let's go back to sleep. What's that, honey? We got a rat in here?
Oh! That's... Oh my...
I am in you now. I know your flesh and your fiery heart.
That genuinely scared
a heart
me.
that yearns
Oh my
to be
gosh.
crushed
Yeah.
before the immolation takes
This reminds me of that one
hold
scene from
and
The Grudge
nothing
that scared me
remains.
when I was a kid.
This isn't real.
Where she's
I
coming,
destroyed you. I destroyed
coming
the place
through
you
the
came from.
blanket.
There is no death, only change.
Yeah, that's awful.
I am the limb of man, but you may call me Mr. Burgundy. Now, let the liturgy commence.
Yeah, we're getting into the twin... Oh! Oh! We're getting into the, We're getting into the Twin Peaks vibes, finally. Finished day 4. Wow. Look at Eileen's here for us. Who cares about us?
It was him, yet it wasn't. He realized that he had to be the one to pass through the threshold. He had to be the one to take responsibility.
Ugh.
Oh, wow.
Kathy?
Really got fucked up.
I'd ask if I was dead, but I can tell right away that this place isn't nearly hot enough.
Thank God. Are you okay?
Just peachy. How long was I out?
4 days.
Oh, man.
Fuck. What about...
Mildred's okay. Don't worry.
That's a relief. The bike, then?
It was pretty beat up, but Dad fixed it. It's standing out in the parking lot.
Oh.
But he hates me. Why'd he do that?
I'd be the first to admit that you're not his favorite person, but he happens to love this gal. And I'll tell you, she pouted real bad at him.
You didn't have to do that, E.
You're right. I didn't. But I wanted to. Sometimes people care. Everything doesn't always have to be some cynical tit for tat.
I guess not.
So, I heard about Lucas.
So
Don't
that did
remind
happen.
me. He wanted to be a team and I turned him down. If I'd had his back that night, maybe he'd still be alive.
I want to hack into that
Or
girl's
you'd
cell
both
phone.
be dead. You know better than to blame yourself like this, Kathy.
Maybe so, but it doesn't matter. It's over. I'm finished. This medical bill will be the final nail in my coffin.
What's up with the defeatist attitude, Detective? That's not how we usually solve a case, is it?
You don't really want to help, E. You're just feeling guilty because I got myself hurt.
No, that has nothing to do with it. The Soothsayer killed Lucas. He was my friend too. Are we really gonna let this monster get away with what they did to him?
What's this? Dusting off the good old eye for an eye?
Oh my god, we're gonna
are you,
partner.
No, this is about doing the right thing. The Soothsayer has to be stopped. Despite our faults, we've always made a great team. And it's time for us to step up. For Lucas. What do you say?
Slay.
Well, I say we better get some heavy painkillers or we won't get far. I feel like I've been through a grinder.
That's the spirit. Hey, doctor!
Happy
We've got
Pride.
a girl here in need of some
Grinder
heavy
mentioned.
drugs. Stat.
That's the last thing I thought I'd ever hear come out of your mouth.
I'll go grab some lunch while you guys talk, okay?
Sure. See you in a bitty. All right. Lay it on me, Doc. How bad is it?
You've suffered 2 rib fractures and some cuts and bruises, but your most serious condition is what's called a subdural hematoma, a buildup of blood on the surface of the brain.
Oh, fuck. That sounds serious.
It is. Most cases are treated with cranial surgery.
Now, Dream, I have a question for you. How late are you wanting to do this tonight? Because I could commit to 2 more hours, regardless of what day we end on, and I will go get that sugar-free orange monster right now. All right, I'm getting the monster. Be right back.
To drain the blood and alleviate the pressure. However, your hematoma...
Sorry, I was muted. I was right. It's Ultra Sunrise. Ultra Sunrise is the orange sugar-free one that I like.
is relatively small, and its location makes surgery a greater risk, so we chose a more conservative approach, managing it with medication and closely monitoring the results.
All right. How has the condition progressed?
We performed an MRI yesterday, and the
If you
good
liked
news is
Sunny
that
D
the
as a kid,
hematoma
you'll
has
like
shrunk
this.
in size.
It's good.
We believe it will heal on its own, but I would advise that you remain here under observation for at least 2 weeks.
That's not happening.
That won't fly, Doc. Money is an issue. Can I check myself out and continue the treatment on my own?
Technically, yes. We can prescribe some corticosteroid pills to help manage the symptoms. I wouldn't recommend this course of action, though. you'd have to sign an AMA form.
Against medical advice. Yeah. I'm aware of how that works. What risk should I
Wonder
know
if she's
about?
actually gonna die a bit. It's scary.
Well, physical exertion and additional head trauma may exacerbate the injury, resulting in severe headaches, confusion, and loss of consciousness.
Send
If
me
you're unlucky, it may even
a
be
picture
fatal.
update of how your
Well,
polymer
damn.
clay craft
Guess
is
I
going.
better take it easy. What about this neck brace thing?
Oh, that's just standard procedure in cases like this. Those x-rays came back clean, so you can safely remove it.
All right, good. Let's get that form then, Doc.
Very well. Oh, and before I forget, there was a young police officer here looking for you. He said he knew you?
Sounds like Josh. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, it's just Josh. He's kind of horny.
All right, all dolled up and ready to go. Time to get out of this joint.
They added to her character model a
Geez, I'm popular. If I knew I'd get this many visitors, I'd have
Little-
crashed my bike months ago.
little things on her face.
Greetings. It looks like you are feeling better.
The
Hi. Do I know you?
librarian.
You don't recognize me. We met at the library a while back.
Oh, right. The librarian guy. No offense, buddy, but what are you doing in what will soon cease to be my hospital room?
I have Discord notifications
I
off, so
apologize
send
for
me a
barging
message.
in. I should properly introduce.
I said, I'm pretty sure, in the beginning, that the librarian was bad or creepy or mysterious. He's been leaving us the cryptic messages. I don't have my Discord notifications on, so when you actually do send it, please let me know in chat, and I'll go look.
Introduce myself. I am Tom Ward, but you may know me as T.
Oh, you're the guy. You left me all those notes.
Yes.
Evil or
For
not
reasons
evil?
I cannot explain, I felt that a subtle approach was safer for both of us. However, given what happened to you and your late friend, the stakes are getting too high, so I'd like to propose an alliance.
An alliance? Why? Who are you? Have you been stalking me?
Who I am is not an easy question to answer, but I'll say this. Much like yourself, I have a score to settle with the Soothsayer.
That's so?
Interesting.
What kind of score?
Okay, I'll go look.
An immeasurable one. Everything.
Real quick, taking a quick pause to go look at polymer clay. Whoa! That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Dream. Especially for, like, not having a lot of experience with it. Doing everything with full overhead lights on at 11 p.m. is kind of crazy, though. But that looks really good.
Was taken from me. My life was destroyed. I was enslaved.
Enslaved? Were you tied up in a creepy serial killer dungeon, or what?
Not quite. There is a malevolence hiding behind the Soothsayer. This evil found me at my lowest point, forcing me into bondage.
Are you saying that the Soothsayer is doing the bit?
We were on a short road where it was very traditional, like, detective work with a little hint of maybe something mysterious going on, and we took a big fat juicy drop into Twin Peaks land.
Of someone else?
Yes. I also believe that the conjunction tomorrow will be instrumental to their plans.
Huh? What plans? What conjunction?
As for their plans, I don't know for sure, but I'm certain that the murders serve a specific purpose. The conjunction I speak of is when Saturn and Venus meet in the sky. It's the first such occurrence in over 80 years. Some believe that this event is charged with, esoteric potency.
Uh-huh. I think I've heard enough.
Get Meadow on the case. Stat.
You don't believe me. I feared as much. Very well. I will pursue the Soothsayer on my own.
You should have made an
Perhaps our
alliance.
paths will cross again.
You're used to weird
Yeah,
shit
you
happening.
do that. See you, buddy.
You're used to weird shit happening. You need someone who knows weird shit on your side.
There was something really off about that guy.
She irritates me.
Hey, what'd I miss? Who was that man?
No one, just some creepy weirdo.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I'm ready to head out. Let's go.
Okie dokie.
For some reason, I find it really easy to read about, like,
So, yeah.
to read about unreliable narrators or narrators or main characters who, like, kind of piss me off in some way. For some reason, it's easier to read about them rather than play as them.
That about sums it up.
Wow. What a wild case. What will you do next?
Hack the phone.
The Chief Ranger should be back now, so I think I'll go talk to him about Cooper.
Hack the phone.
It must be dangerous to confront Cooper himself, though, if he is who you think he is.
Yes. Before I go anywhere near him, I should retrieve Lucas's gun. I wasn't kept under police surveillance at the hospital, so the cops couldn't have found it yet. It must still be somewhere around the crash site.
Then there's Longhorn PI, right? Maybe Lucas left some things behind?
Assuming the cops haven't ransacked the place, yes. But good idea. I should check there sooner rather than later.
How can I help with all of this then?
Well, there's this cell phone that I found in Faith Cyrene's apartment. Passcode protected. Maybe you could do something with that?
We would be able to do that.
You bet. I'll have that cracked in no time.
Great. Guess we have a plan then. Meet up here tonight?
Okie dokie.
Slay. So, one thing I was going to say is if you at any point have another update that you want me to see, just send me a message and I'll go over and I'll look at it.
Mildred. Nah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Talk to the ranger, investigate PI, look for gun at crash site. So, let's do the look for gun at crash site last, because I don't think we should have a gun on us when we do these things. I guess we can talk to the ranger first. Oh wait, I just saw there's a message on our answering machine. Who is it?
Hey, it's me, Josh. I heard you woke up and left. I just wanted to let you know that, things don't look good for you with Mr. Longhorn. He had a lot of friends here, and everyone's looking for a scapegoat. I've been trying to keep the guys off your back, but there's only so much I can do. So, yeah, I think it's in your best interest to come to the station voluntarily. It's only a matter of time until there's a warrant with your name on it. Oh, and I'm sorry about what happened before. I was in a bad place. Let's talk and clear the air when we can, okay? Bye.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope. We'll have to crank up the pace. No time to get derailed by the cops.
But wait, don't we have to work with the police to stop the killer?
Eventually, yes, but I know the cops in this town. The only way we'll get those boneheads on our side is if we give them the Soothsayer on a silver platter. There can't be a shred of doubt. And after everything that went down with Lucas, the odds aren't in our favor.
I suppose so. We better stick with the case then.
Alright. Trying to do his back. Yeah, I don't think I've ever sculpted people with polymer clay. It's usually been like animals or cute little trinkets, or I tried to make like earrings one time and that didn't work out very well. So I don't get to choose to go to. Oh yes, I do. Sorry. Let's confront the police first.
Good thing I still had my spare key. Looks like the cops haven't been here yet, so
I apologize.
I better work quickly before they get a warrant and ransack the place.
Go downtown and like have a car. I thought Longhorn PI was talking to the police. Okay.
No gun, as expected. There are some spare bullets.
Ooh, yeah, take those.
All right, that's just some old case file.
What's her dad? How many bullets? Oh, just a full box? Oh, the pills. Should we take these?
It's the pills I was given for my...
Oh. So we don't need to take them actively. Ooh, okay.
Now, the Longhorn boys, Lucas and his sons. This photo must be several decades old. Standard KPD radio manual. Lucas probably used this to decipher police communications.
This is going to be relevant for a puzzle. Oh my gosh. Is this Morse code? No. Is it? Dot dash dash dot 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 dash dot dash dot dash dot dot. I think this is.
Here. Weird note. Some sort of reminder?
Okay. Park Mall Cafe Square.
That list of locations is interesting. I'm only familiar. Very cryptic. Knowing Lucas, this is some sort of reminder. That list of locations is interesting. I'm only familiar with the park. I wouldn't know what places the others are referring to.
Okay.
All right, so this is what Lucas was up to this month. Hopefully I can find some useful clues in here. Jackson is Lucas's youngest son. Must be his birthday that day. This must be that thing Lucas mentioned about digging up dirt on the mayor. Shouldn't be relevant to me right now.
It might be relevant to later.
I guess those bad feelings are the least of your worries now, buddy. Dog watching, huh? For whom, I wonder? Dog watching.
JK.
I remember this JK person from when
JK
I
Rowling?
worked here. They're a police informant. I don't know their real identity, though.
Oh.
Looks like Lucas had a
Keep
meeting with
clicking too
JK
fast.
here on the 18th. That's a few days before he approached me about the Soothsayer.
This is the first day of the game.
That's the day when Lucas came to me to ask to team up. I wish I'd taken him up on it.
And it doesn't mean that you also wouldn't have gotten hurt or died or something.
Looks like some meeting related to Lucas's ex-wife. I doubt that's relevant to me. That was the night when he died. JK deliver here on the 25th. Was Lucas waiting for a delivery from the informant when he died?
Maybe.
Looks like Lucas received a few messages on this pager recently. I believe this model can only display numbers.
Okay. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dream, are you interested in doing a little bit of investigative work? Okay. 101, 1104. 101, 1104. 101. Okay, so 101, 1104. So dog case acknowledgement. 10, 11, 10, 4. Right? 10, 11, 10, 4. 10, 11, 10, 4. So the dog walking. 10, 11, 10, 4. Next one. Next one is 10, 11, 33, 33. Okay, maybe I won't need your help as much as I thought. I thought it was going to be more complicated than that. I probably will need your help. Okay. I literally just forgot it. Okay. 10, 11, 33, 33. 10, 11 is dog case. What's 33, 33? Oh, wait. Emergency. Dog case. Emergency, emergency. Is that what that means? I think it's dog case, emergency, emergency. Yeah, dog case and then emergency, emergency. Dog case, okay. All right. Is this just a phone number? I think this is just a phone number. 555-215. Wait, 555-215. That's not enough digits to be a phone number. So is it 55, 52? Okay. Oh, maybe let's check the address book for any.
Lucas's address.
Oh. Well, let's handle this first. Okay. So it's 555-215-542. It's not enough phone numbers to be a phone number. I don't think there's... The problem is I wish it would stay that when I was... Okay, let's look at the manual. Yeah, because it doesn't seem like it goes up to... Yeah, it doesn't go to... There's no 55 call. So it doesn't have to do with the call sign, so it has to be a phone number. Oh, I can't manually type in a number. Oh, okay, sorry. In the game, in the universe of the game, it's 555 and then 6 digits. It's not like a normal phone number where it's area code 123-1234. Apologies. So 215-542 is not on our list. I wish I could manually dial it, but we'll just remember. All right. So we have a phone number. We'll remember it. 1011 and 1024. 1011 dog case. 1024 assignment completed. Okay, so he was done with the dog, walking the dog or whatever he had to fucking do with the dog. Okay, the last one is 1011 1064. 1011 dog case. 1064 message for local delivery. So okay, so the dog walking was obviously a cover-up, not actually doing that. All right, let's just go one thing at a time.
I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't need. I don't need.
I don't need
I don't need.
I don't need
I don't need.
I don't need to.
I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't.
I don't need to.
I don't need.
I don't need to.
I don't need.
No.
What if I don't need to. Worth a shot, but no, nothing.
All right.
Nothing new, just her Onyx Row address, which I already have.
J.K. Simmons, J.K. Rowling.
Still just the initials, but a number for J.K. is listed here. I should give them a call.
I wonder if it's going to be 215-542. Is it 215? Oh my gosh, no. All right. I wish we could manually dial the number.
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits.
Oh my gosh.
And end your message with the pound key.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Lucas used some kind of secret pager code to arrange meetings with his informants.
Okay, so it's probably...
I shouldn't try to leave any messages here until I'm sure I've cracked the code. Hopefully some of the clues here on the desk can help.
It must be the dog one and then like...
All right, I think that's everything.
Oh.
I'll gather up all the clues and see if I can make any sense of them.
I think it's... Oh, is this going to be... Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay.
All right, so I know that Lucas used some sort of pager code to set up meetings with his informants, including JK.
Uh-huh.
My objective should be to crack the code and then send a message to JK posing as Lucas.
Right. Oh my god.
All of the coded messages seem to begin with 1011. I should start by figuring out what those numbers mean.
Well, 1011 is the dog case. So all that work we just did to figure out everything manually was we could have done we could have done it in this puzzle, not written everything down. Oh well. We're just really good detectives. We're very well prepared. I want to know what this number is.
Oh, I recognize this number. It's Lucas's ex-wife. Probably not relevant in this situation.
Okay. Well, there you go. That crosses off that mystery. Okay. Tell us dog case.
I guess that technically fits, but I somehow doubt the entire correspondence is dog-related.
Bro.
I should look for other interpretations.
Okay, I see. I got an achievement that said woof woof. Oh, you can see them on stream. Nice. Both of us with our criminal justice degrees. Exactly. Okay, so is it dog? Dog case? What else could it mean? Is it just case?
No.
Okay. So we know it means dog case, but what does dog case mean? Oh, it's not enough letters. JKK?
No.
Alright. So we know 1011 means dog case. Is it what it says in the calendar?
No.
Okay, it's not. So it actually has nothing to do with dogs. Maybe is it like another term for stakeout?
No.
Okay, what's the key she said when I put down dog case? What did she say?
I guess that technically fits, but I somehow doubt the entire correspondence is dog-related. I should look for other interpretations.
Is it... Oh, so 1011 means JK. Because 1011 JK.
Oh, yeah. 10 and 11 match the positions for J and K in the alphabet. That can't be a coincidence.
Nice. I love the little scratchy sounds.
The same letter mapping doesn't seem to be applicable to the rest of the messages, though. The second part must be encoded differently then. First, there's a simple initial prefix to determine the sender, and then some other representation of the message itself. I should try to craft a message for JK now, requesting a meeting in person. I'll set a goal to arrange a meeting at 2 p.m. in the park, but I'll probably need to send multiple messages to convey that.
Okay. So, first we'll say park meeting, and then we'll say... Then we'll worry about the time. So first we'll do park meeting. So how do we represent a meeting? 10:25. So do I need, oh my god, what was his last name? Do we remember what Lucas's last name is? I don't remember Lucas's last name. Or maybe it doesn't have to be his initials first. No, I don't remember his name either. If taking a swig of a sugar-free monster counts as hydrating, I'm hydrating. Okay, maybe it doesn't need to be his initials. Maybe we can just do meet at park. Okay. So first let's do meet at the park. This 10, so maybe we do 10:25, and then park is 1:04, so park is it just 1:04? Me at the park, 1 times 4, so 4. Is it 10254?
No, I think the first part is wrong. I already figured out that the 10-11... Lucas Longhorn.
Okay, thank you for giving us what we need, Cappy. Alright, so Lucas Longhorn, LL, that is gonna be 12, 12.
Yes, 1212 would represent.
Okay, so we have 1212. This is us, and we're saying to meet somewhere. Um, 12, 12, 10, 25. I think that's right.
Yes. 1025 should convey that I want to arrange a meeting in person. I'll send that to JK's pager and see if I can get a response.
Nice. Dope. Oh.
Got a response. 10-4. That must mean acknowledged.
All right, so now we need to communicate. Oh. Oh, what's that?
Another one. 10-20,000. Not sure what to make of that one, but I have a feeling that they want me to respond.
So 10-20. Location. And then a bunch of zeros. So do I just say... Is it just 4 because it's 1 multiplied by 4? Or do I need to put the 12-12 first? 12-12, 4?
No, I don't think I need to do any actual math.
Okay. What else could 1 by 4 mean? 1 by 4? Is it... I was about to say it might communicate this graph, but it's 1-2 columns by 13. So it could be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, D, or 4. 1, 4. Is it... He's asking for me to communicate the location, but I'm not sure what it is. 00 equals question mark. $10.20 location, and then 000 is asking me for where the location is. How do I communicate part? It's not 10-4. Is it 14?
Yes, 12-12.
Oh. Is it probably just 4?
No, I don't think I need to do any actual math. Maybe there is some other way to interpret the post-it?
Okay, so it is... It's not multiplication. So park is not 4, mall is not 8, cafe is not 12, and square is not 16. What else would that represent? The only thing I'm thinking is it's like some sort of grid, but that wouldn't make sense for square because there's only 2 columns. Unless it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 17?
Yes, 12-12.
Okay, it's not 17. 10-17?
12-12 should be the correct prefix.
So it's not 4. Oh, could it be... Is it like 1 for this side and then on the right side? So it's 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So is it 117?
Yes, 12-12.
Oh, I'm exhausting all my brain resources. You can't do letters. Because if you could use letters and it was a grid formation, then it would be A Q. But I don't think you can put, it has to be letters. It cannot be, I'm sorry, it has to be numbers. It cannot be letters. I'm trying really hard not to Google the answer. Flip through the journal again. Because there's no, I thought it might be a, like there's a 10-1 and a 10-4, but only 10-4 is acknowledgement. But if you have an idea. Because we're just trying to communicate the park.
$10-4.
Could be 1. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can try 1-1-1-1, and then if that doesn't work, I'll try 4-4-4-4.
Yes, that should work.
Oh my god.
If the list on the post-it is correct, I think that this is the way to tell them that I'd like to meet at the park.
That is silly. And then we're gonna have to communicate the time as well. Okay.
Good. Another acknowledgement.
And he's gonna say when. Dream, you're so good
And
at
a
this.
query once again, it looks like. If we've settled on the park as a location, what's this now?
Um, 10:36. Correct time. Okay, we're gonna say, I don't think we have to say AM. I don't think we have to say time is 2. I think we just have to say 2. Because I don't think any of these say the time will be. I mean, we could do ETA. Do we need to do 10:77 and then just say, I don't think there's a proper way to say 2 p.m. Can we just say 2?
Yes, that should be the correct time, but how would they know if it's AM or PM? Military notation is probably a safer bet, like Lucas's notes in the calendar.
Okay, so 1400.
Yes, that should work.
God bless.
$10.76. IE en route. Perfect. I should head to the park and try to find JK.
My toughest puzzle so far. Goodness. Cracked Lucas's secret pager code. Let's get the fuck out of here. We got the bullets and we got the code. I think that's the only thing we needed from the office. Alright, let's meet this dude. Oh. I guess it might be the lady.
No.
Is it the lady?
Hey there. Are you JK?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think that's true. Oh, let's check up on our
No
girlfriend.
need to make that call.
Okay, I wanted to check up on our girlfriend. Sorry.
No need. No need.
Is her phone gonna ring?
You have reached a numeric pager system. Please enter up to 12 digits and end your message with the pound key.
That's funny. The way she's looking at her.
Let's cut the charade. I heard that thing beep in your pocket. You're JK.
That's so. Who am I talking to?
I'm Kathy. Lucas couldn't be here. He sent me on his behalf.
No, he didn't. We both know he's dead.
Yeah, you need to be
All right.
honest.
I guess you caught me. Why'd you even come if you knew I wasn't him?
Wouldn't you? Part of me wanted to believe the poor bastard faked his own death.
I wish. I was there when he died. A suspect, killed him and I nearly caught her.
She? It wasn't Andrea Hall, was it?
No, at least, I don't think so. This woman used the name Faith Cyrene. Who is Andrea Hall?
This shit has to be connected
A
to
senior
the
at
mayor.
KCU. Lucas asked me to trace a motorcycle for him and...
And what?
No. Damn it. I've already said too much. We shouldn't be discussing this.
Bro, you're already talking.
Look, the damage is done. You already gave me a name. If I wanted to rat you out to the chief or whatever, I could.
Oh, honey. I'm not trying to protect myself. I'm looking out for you.
Me? You don't even know me. Why do you care?
Because Lucas did. He stood up for me when no one else would. I owe that man a great deal.
Stop for a latte.
If anything, he'd want me to solve the case and destroy that harpy for what she did to him.
No, I don't think so. He loved you like a daughter. You know that, right?
Fuck off. Don't tell me that.
Oh, Kathy, your attitude did not improve from the last 9 years.
Don't you think I feel bad enough already?
That's what grief is supposed to feel like, hon. You're in a bad way, and I won't help you get yourself killed.
Yeah,
now
I
go
was about
on.
to say,
Get out of here.
you're not doing things
This
in
lady
it.
can go to hell. She doesn't know Lucas. She doesn't know shit.
I have a feeling that she's gonna die at the end of the game.
At least I got a lead out of this. Andrea Hall, whoever she is. Guess it's time to head over to the university.
Sure. Can we go to the lake area?
Pollution galore.
Oh. All right. All right, let's go to the university. Hey.
Come in.
Oh, vibes.
Yeah.
Hey there. I'm looking for Andrea.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No? Why do you say that?
You don't recognize me, do you?
Should we?
Oh, wait. You came to my office a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I needed your help with my missing roommate. You can probably guess her name.
Kathy, you suck.
Oh. Small world, eh?
You actually suck.
Better late than never. I still can't pay your greedy PI fees, though, so you might as well fuck off again.
Sorry about that, but I'm running a business. Another case led me here. I'm not looking to get paid. I just need a few moments of your time, if that's okay.
Figures. Well, fine. Come in then.
Thanks. What's your name again?
Rebecca Dawson.
All right. I'm Kathy, but I guess you know that.
I do. Let's talk.
Kathy sucks. Kathy sucks so bad as a person. Oh my god.
Heading home to your folks for the summer?
Yep. God forbid I won't let Mom fatten me up for next semester.
That bad, huh? I don't want to ask her. Finals coming up soon, right?
Ugh, yes. Hard to catch up. I didn't get much schoolwork done when Andrea went missing.
I don't want to ask her. Pretty good horror flick over there. Scared my friend shitless with it.
Oh, sure. I prefer the 1973 original, though.
Don't tell me you're one of those people.
You don't know the half of it. My dad's a film director. In our family, it's mandatory to be a connoisseur.
That movie just came out, didn't it?
Yeah, my dad got me the poster. He's in the business.
So what kind of music do you play on that thing?
Darkwave and industrial, mostly. Midnight Veil, My Path, and Nightfall are some of my favorites.
Ah, not quite my wheelhouse. I'm more of a metal gal.
Yeah, I could tell.
Derogatory.
I don't want to ask her. I see that KCU still provides god-awful closet space.
Tell me about it. Andrea and I had our share of squabbles about that.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to. I don't want to ask. I don't want to. I don't want to.
You want to ask her about anything over here?
I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want. Andrea's got a lot of electronics, it looks like.
You've got that right. Every other day she'd bring some new little gadget. I have no idea how a student like her could afford all of that stuff.
Andrea's got a pretty chunky stereo over there.
Yeah, thankfully she'd use her headphones most of the time.
Ah, you guys didn't share a taste in music?
We sure didn't. Polar opposites, more like.
I should go examine the computer before I start asking about it.
Okay.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask.
Okay. Alright, let's start asking her about stuff.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Just what's been reported in the media. So far, I haven't read anything that would connect the case to Andrea, so I've tried not to obsess about it.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
No more than what's in the papers. That goes for the other victims, too.
Wonder if Jane Doe is this girl.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Hardly anything, beyond the obvious connection to the Soothsayer.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Never heard of it.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
No, I don't know that place.
Have you ever heard of a drug called Pyre?
No, I'm not a drug user.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
No, that's no one I know.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't know her.
I don't want to ask her about. Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker Phase.
She does have great vibes.
Afraid not. I don't know that guy.
It's very reminiscent of what is that? What is the main witch from The Craft? I think it's called The Craft. That 90s movie where like her friend gets assaulted and she puts a curse on the guy who did it. It was that clip like went viral from the movie where she's like, "Oh, he's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. He said he's sorry."
I'm trying to find a park ranger named Victor Cooper. Do you know him?
If you Google The Craft,
no, I'm not much for the outdoors.
Main female character, it's exactly this vibe.
Do you know a Faith Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
Nope. I'd remember a person like that.
This might be a random question, but Andrea didn't have any facial...
No, not any obvious ones at least. Why?
Oh,
I
nothing.
think this is
just
Jane
a wild
Doe.
idea.
I think this friend that went missing is Jane Doe.
Can you tell me about Andrea's disappearance?
Burned to death.
Sure. Basically, she took off on her motorcycle one night and never came back. Didn't say where she was going or why.
She was a biker, huh? What kind of motorcycle are we talking about?
Or she's Faith, and she just now has scars when she didn't
black,
before.
Pretty big, looked kind of sporty. I think she said it was imported from Japan.
Got it, yeah. I happened to see one just like it a few days ago. Please, continue.
I'm changing my theory.
Yeah, so at first I wasn't worried about Andrea. Suddenly leaving for a day or two wasn't unusual for her.
I think she's Faith.
After a week, though, I felt that I had to file a missing persons report. Total waste of time, that was.
I can relate. Cassidy cops aren't a reliable bunch. And then you reached out to me?
Yes. Tried every PI in town. Maybe I was naive to think I could afford any of them, but I felt I had to do something. That plan obviously didn't pan out either. Weeks passed, and after a certain point, I had to let things go. There was only so much I could do.
How long has Andrea been missing?
About a month, I think.
Wait, so she disappeared around the end of April?
Sounds about right. Why?
That's when they found Jane Doe, one of the Soothsayer victims.
I don't think she's Jane Doe
Oh,
now.
yeah, I read about that, but the age is wrong. Andrea's 22 and the paper said 18.
Rebecca, there's a margin of error. The later paper said early 20s.
Oh no. How could I be so blind? It's her. It's gotta be her.
We don't know that for sure, but yeah, things don't look great. Andrea is not a local, is she?
Far from it. She came from Australia.
I think she's the one who
That would explain the lack of dental records, too.
I think that she's the one who
Fuck.
shot,
We need to tell the cops all of this, don't we?
This.
We do, but let me handle that, okay? I have more evidence to share with them.
Okay. God damn it, Andrea.
You know what? Kathy is a good representation of what we need more female representation in video games, and it's just genuine pieces of shit. She sucks.
What happened when you filed that police report?
Well, they didn't take me seriously at all. I told them the truth about Andrea, and they immediately dismissed her as voluntarily missing, like she was some stupid teen runaway. They never even bothered to come and look at her stuff.
Nice. So it's untouched.
So Andrea has had a tendency to disappear from time to time?
Yeah. She's been known to hang out in some sketchy circles. People who like to party hard, if you know what I mean.
Ah, drugs were involved?
Yes, all kinds.
Who were those sketchy people then? Got any names?
No, I didn't want anything to do with that crowd.
What was Andrea like?
She was brilliant. A born engineer, obsessed with technology, computers, and tinkering with all of her little gadgets. But she wasn't weird or awkward like so many smart people are, you know? She understood people. She could explain the most complicated things so anyone could understand.
Sounds like a woman with a bright future ahead of her. I have a feeling it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though.
No, she had a self-destructive side, too. I think she saw herself as a thing to push to the limit, just like her machines.
Okay, can you elaborate?
Well, she didn't care much for her health. It felt almost like she found it insulting to be limited by a human body, with all of its inconveniences. Experimenting with drugs was a part of that, I think.
I see.
Yeah, I don't think she's Jane Doe. I think she's the woman who escaped on the motorcycle and shot Lucas, and now she's scarred, even though she wasn't before.
So,
Especially if it's
Andrea
been
had
month.
a drug problem, did she?
She used drugs, yes. She wouldn't call it a problem, though. She'd say she was in full control, and that narcotics were tools like any other, or instruments to improve performance and expand the mind.
And do you agree with that?
For a superwoman like Andrea? Maybe. She seemed to have a handle on it. But I mean, she had a whole circle of junkie friends, and I have no idea what messed up things they were doing off campus.
And you don't know anything about these junkie friends of hers?
No. I tried to keep a healthy distance from those people.
If you know so little about them, how do you know they were even junkies?
Trust me. I grew up in Cassidy. I've seen meth heads on the street since kindergarten.
Yeah, point taken.
I think that's it.
I know this is difficult, but we need to talk about the possibility of Jane Doe being Andrea.
Such a horrible way to go. I wish I had anything useful to say about it.
So nothing you know about the murder connects in any way to Andrea or her habits?
Like she's
I
like
don't think
setting
so.
shit on fire.
Sure, she went to Constance Hill from time to time, but so does every other college kid, right?
I guess so, yeah. So you're not aware of anyone in particular that she'd hang out with there?
No one comes to mind. Sorry.
Plus, Jane Doe in the nightmare we had where we were connected to her at the well at the scene of that murder, she said, "My name is a house." And I don't know if Andrea Hall connects to that.
That's all for now.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, sorry. Ask her, talk to her again.
Hey, Rebecca?
Yes?
Let's just go through all of our items. Make sure that we...
I don't want to show... Have you ever seen the guy from this brochure before?
Nope. I would have remembered him.
I don't want to show that.
Well, let's not show her any of that.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. So let's do my favorite part, which is snooping.
Clothes and motorcycle accessories. I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
I love snooping.
What a mess. There are lots of entangled cables of different types and sizes. If I knew what I was looking for, I might be able to dig up something useful from here.
Okay. Textbooks?
Andrea's CD collection. There are a lot of records by Sunbeat, Route 6, and Perplex. Reggae music, based on the covers and song titles. University textbooks. Technical for the most part. There's a spool of metal wire here. I could probably find a good use for that.
Sure.
Just your average
She did a
schedule.
spin.
Nothing but classes and school events noted here. Remind Mom to clean Dreddy's terrarium. Maybe Andrea has some kind of pet reptile back with her folks? Looks like some Rastafari thing. I suppose Andrea was into that stuff. Various gadgets, gizmos, and doohickeys. Yes, I've been known to take science classes. Damn, impressive setup. Andrea must be a hi-fi aficionado. Zodkill, a classic. I could go for a monster movie and some popcorn right about now. Might help me forget about the monsters in the real world.
You should go for a therapist and a tranquilizer shot.
Looks like Andrea was taking something apart here. A hard drive, I think.
Cool.
I hear magnets like these are quite strong for their size. Might come in handy.
Cool.
Got it.
Alright, computer. Yes, my favorite part. Boot encryption, huh?
This looks like some serious encryption. I better head back to the office and see what I can learn about that.
Sure. Guess we'll talk to Eileen about it. Oh, we should. Guess we'll go talk to Eileen. Elaine?
Hey, hey!
Hey, E.
Gosh. Like, coming home to your wife. So natural. I really want to do the Andrea Hall stuff before we move on. Let's ask her about the computer.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. What's up?
Oh my goodness. Whoa, why can't we talk to her about all this other stuff?
What's your take on...
They're sick, whoever they are. I don't want to understand them. I just want to stop them from hurting any more people.
So, Deborah Sinclair, how do you think she ended up crossing paths with the Soothsayer?
I don't know, but the cabin had no signs of a break-in, right? She probably trusted her killer.
Most likely, yeah. What do you think about Jane Doe, the burned woman?
Oh, what an agonizing death. It makes me wonder if the Soothsayer had some kind of personal vendetta against her.
It's possible. The other murders were relatively quick and clean in comparison, weren't they?
Yeah, quite a risk too, right? Doing it in a public place and everything?
I think
Good point. Seems like an escalation. But then again, most serial killers grow bolder with each kill, don't they?
I guess so. In any case, learning Jane Doe's real identity should be key.
Agreed.
I'm confident that they all did it themselves.
What's your theory on the deacon?
Reverend Winters said that he set up Faith Cyrene with an apartment, right? Well, she probably got close to him just like Eric and then had him killed.
The question is how? It clearly looked like suicide by hanging.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I can't imagine how that could happen to a devout Christian like the deacon.
What do you think happened to Eric Holloway?
From what we learned from Rachel, Faith Cyrene had her claws in him, didn't she?
Yeah. Eric was murdered on a roof too, just like Lucas. Everything points to Faith as the culprit. Any thoughts on the first victim, Rose Taylor?
Not sure, but that affair that she had with an Angstrom patient sounds suspicious, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising if this lover of hers was involved in her death. What's your take on Rachel Wang, Eric's neighbor?
From what I know about her, she seems like a really troubled person. I hope she can get the help she needs.
How do you think Tabitha Caldwell fits into the case?
Hard to say, but everything we have on her is circumstantial, right? So she could easily be innocent in all of
She
this.
just owns a plant shop.
I guess so, yeah.
I don't think there's anything nefarious with her. I think she literally just owns a plant shop.
What are your thoughts on the Ingstrom patient that Rose had a relationship with?
Well, I'd say it's an odd coincidence if it has nothing to do with her murder.
Agreed. Let's hope we can get to the bottom of who this mystery patient is soon. What's your opinion on that Phase guy?
Well, drug addicts aren't the most reliable witnesses, are they? We should probably take some of the things he told you with a grain of salt.
Yeah, that might be for the best. What do you think about Victor Cooper?
Well, from what you told me, he sounds like a dangerous person. We have to be careful if we decide to go after him.
What are your thoughts on Faith Cyrene?
Well, she must be a ruthless woman, butchering Lucas like that.
I'm guessing it wasn't her first kill. She knew several of the murder victims. And even if she didn't take them out personally, she's gotta be a major accessory.
Probably, yeah. I wonder who's in charge, though. Is Faith Cyrene calling the shots, or is it the ranger guy?
Good question. It could even be someone else entirely. I don't think we know enough to say for sure.
Dream, how's your polymer clay coming along?
So, I found out that Lucas's investigation led to a college student called Andrea Hall.
Interesting. What's her link to the case?
Well, apparently Lucas was tracing a motorcycle tied to Andrea. Here's the kicker, though. The description of the bike sounded identical to the one that Faith Cyrene escaped on.
I think she's
Faith. That's a clear connection between this student and Faith, then.
I think they're the
Keep
same
me
person.
posted.
I think they're the same person.
Do you know anything about hard drive encryption?
A little, I suppose. What are the specifics?
Basically, the whole computer is encrypted and it prompts a password when I boot it up. Is there any way to bypass that?
Oh, that's tough. Maybe the computer book I bought for the office last year could be useful?
Oh, right. Remind me, where did we put that?
It's on the shelf behind you, Kathy.
I do not remember,
I don't want to show that.
The doctor gave you those?
Yep. I meant to take them if my head injury acts up.
I'm not sure about the specific
All right, that's all.
directions with
Okie dokie.
your clay kit, but the one that I got told me that sometimes it's good to work in layers, like create, like for you specifically, create the head or body or whatever, and then create the hair separately and bake them separately, and then treat it like a Polly Pocket sort of like insert, or bake the one first, build the hair off of that, the baked like bust, that's the word I was looking for. Make the hair off of the baked bust, and then remove the hair, like maybe put foil over the head or something, put the hair on top of that, and then bake the hair, and then you can connect them together with like craft glue or something of the sort.
Ah, here's the book Eileen mentioned. Excellent. There are a few pages about the type of encryption I saw at KCU.
I love breaking into computers and games. Let's go. Can we look at it? Well, first I want to look at so this is the intense one that came to the cabin we were breaking in that one time. Vic, this guy.
Hiding in plain sight, this guy.
Alright, let us read the book. Boot process encryption, the most secure. We should go back to the universe. Oh. I think it thought that I read that book.
I need to get my hands on a second PC in order to do the hack detailed in the security book.
How do I get a second computer?
Eileen's laptop. The computer book outlined a technique for using a
Yeah, can I borrow your laptop?
Can I talk
Babe,
to you for a sec?
I'll bring it back.
Sure. What's up?
I promise I'll bring it back.
Do you know anything? Basically, the whole computer is encrypted and
Oh, that's tough.
looks that
Should be.
Well, it just so happens I need a
Here we
second
go.
computer, and I noticed this laptop you've got here.
I suppose I could make do without that for a while, but just bring it back in one piece, will you? It wasn't cheap.
Why? Have I ever?
Yes, probably.
Yes! 4 times!
Fair enough.
She sucks. I was like in my head, like I was really attached to her, and I was gonna get upset if she dies at the end of this.
All right, there we
Now,
go. I've
I'm
got the
kind of
laptop
like,
set
hey,
up.
if it happens, it happens.
Time to deal with the next steps in the book.
Yeah, if you were needing some sort of structure for the hair, I would recommend foil, like crunching up like long, thin rolls of foil, creating some sort of like skeleton for the hair, and then building over that like a blanket. Or you could also use wire. All right, let me look at this book actually. Boot process encryption. How many pages is this? Oh, okay, that's not that many. The most secure type of hard drive encryption is when the boot process itself is encrypted, denying access to the entire operating system without the correct password. However, a notable weakness of this model is a physical flywire connection to a secondary computer with DMA, direct memory access, enabled in the target BIOS settings. In that scenario, any common memory utility can be used to eavesdrop on the memory contents of the boot encryption, and the decryption process is in progress on the target machine. With the right know-how, it's possible to identify the password in the memory feed, extract the related data, and crack it with a decryption program. Note, for educational purposes, the CD distributed with this book contains copies of MemStack and Descrambler Elite. The encrypted representation of a boot password in a memory feed can be identified by searching for a distinct encryption signature. These signatures differ for each encryption software, but commonly follow this basic structure. 4-digit software identifier, version number of the software, memory chip serial number, see BIOS. Format 4, 4, and 6. A few common encryption identifiers: IronCrypt, SecVault, Hexproofer, and RazorCrypt. So example, when using IronCrypt, version 1234, the serial number 987654, the full signature of the pattern should be the encryption identifier, the version number of the software, which is 1234, and then the serial number. If this 14-digit pattern is identified in its entirety in the active PC memory. The relevant memory section can be saved to a file and decrypted with an appropriate decryption utility. Thanks for reading. Yeah, if you're doing locks, I say definitely you want some sort of structure for it, especially if you're layering them. Foil might be the best. You might also double check, like you might Google or YouTube search like the polymer clay like brand you got with wire baking, just to make sure that it won't like lose its form if you do it around, you know, foil or wire or whatever. Especially because if you do like a lock or a section of hair over foil or wire, you can add details by like doing lines like very gently with a pencil or something after. It would definitely already be too late. Enjoy this complimentary software CD courtesy of the generous open source community. Take care, good luck. Or as the kids say these days, take care and good luck. Oh my gosh. Very 90s.
This should be useful.
Yep, take it. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, is this the laptop screen? Oh my goodness. This is so real. Oh, I wanted to snoop in Eileen's stuff. Okay. Let's boot this up. We're gonna go back here.
I don't need to mess.
How do I insert?
This CD.
I would like to use the CD drive. Do I need to back up?
Not a bad idea.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, you can do some fun texture stuff with like pencils and other stuff. Alright. I wonder, is this a mini game? Because I think this is what we're actually supposed to do, but I think this is a mini game. Requires a memory dump. That made my brain hurt so bad. Okay. Let's open the book. Okay. Memstack 3.11. I don't think we have a memstack.
I'm done with it.
Oh, I don't think.
It's too soon for
Memstack. Alright. Alright, so
I don't need to mess.
Requires memory dump. Drag onto the Okay. Cool. This sucks. What the hell was going on? Okay. Start capture. Cable disconnected. Do I need to connect them to each other? Like, I don't think I have a cable like that. Oh, here. Duh.
Ah, here's that.
Yep. Okay.
Got it. It's pretty short as far as cables go, but it should get the job done.
One thing you can do as well is that you can, I don't remember the specific type of paint.
All right, all hooked
but
up.
you can paint polymer clay after it bakes and dries. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, sorry. I think we have to...
I don't need to mess.
Start capture. Memory capture failed. Okay.
I've got the hardware set up. Now I just need to change the right BIOS set.
DMA, okay. DMA? No? I don't see DMA. Okay. Startup. Yeah, you're with the... Unfortunately, the colors of play are kind of limited. So.
I don't need to... I already...
Okay, I don't think I'm understanding how to do this. Let's look at the book.
I've got the hardware set up. Now I just need to change the right BIOS setting on Andrea's PC. I'm done with this part.
Oh, okay.
It's too soon for...
Okay. Notable weakness of this model is a physical flywire connection to a secondary computer. That's what I have going on with DMA enabled. Okay.
I already...
Okay. I think it has something to do with this. I'm just being obtuse and not understanding. How do we enable the... How do we enable it? Okay. Any common memory utility can be used to eavesdrop on the memory contents. Boot encryption from the decryption process is in part. It is possible to identify it. Okay.
I'm done with this part. I've got the hardware.
Am I not understanding? Like, am I needing different tool?
Looks like Andrea was... I already looked. I don't need anything.
Okay.
Andrea's CD...
Yeah, looks like I'm just not understanding. Alright.
It's too soon. It's too soon. I'm done with this part. I've got the hardware set up. Now
Maybe I need to reboot it. Oh, okay.
All right, I should be done with all the setup for the hack now. Coming up next, capturing the password. I should have a look in the next section of the book.
My bad. I did not notice that it said that thing about...
I'm done with this part.
Yes, I hear you, Kathy. I didn't notice that part where it said press enter. Okay. The encrypted representation of the record can be identified for searching for a distinct signature. Okay, this is the thing. Got it. Okay.
All right, so I think I can find all... All right,
Yes, okay, so let's look at... It is... Play. Okay, saving memory dump to desktop, and then do I do this? Okay. So do I do it again? I think that's the same exact one. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. So...
I'm done with this part.
Oh.
All right, so I need to assemble the memory signature. I think I can find all the information.
Okay. So we're looking for the identifier, the version number, and the serial number. So the serial number is... I really need to have some sort of like detective notebook nearby when I do this. Serial number is 421162. Is this the brand?
I'm done.
No. Iron Crypt Sect Fault Hexproof Eraser. I know what the serial number is, but I don't know what the okay, that's the serial number. Cool. And now I need to figure out the encryption identifier in the serial number. Let's see if we can. Tundra BIOS version 4.6. 1012. SecVault 0 1012 1012 SecVault 1012. So SecVault 1012. On A to B 10 12. This is what they did in the 90s. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So I think now I think we put that here. We put 1A 2B 10 12 and then 421162. Oh. Is that not correct? Now, do we save this capture? Is this right? Oh, sorry. No. So maybe I got the serial number incorrect. No? 4211 421162. I think that's correct. Oh, was it correct? But I need to keep. Okay, I think it was correct. But I need to keep. Oh no. Maybe I'm just inputting it incorrectly.
All right, so I think I can find all the information.
I did. Yeah, I think maybe I'm just incorrect about the serial number, I guess. Even though that's the only serial number that's... Okay. Should I save it now? Oh. Oh. I think I'm doing it right. Because I swear it's 6-2, but that's not correct. Oh my god, it's an 11. It's an 11. I was typing in 12. Is it still not correct? I'm not really sure what I'm doing incorrectly. Yeah, serial number is 421162. Eleven 62. What am I doing incorrectly? Yeah. 1A, 2B, 10, 12, 42, 11, 62. Maybe I need to start it from scratch. Okay, let's exit. Let's go back in. 1A, 2, B, 101, 2, 4, 2, 11, 62. Start capture. No? Nothing. Because I can see it's right here. 1A, 2B, 10, 12, 42. But then it's 12, 15. Not. Wonder if I need to reload a save. Okay, let's save. And let's reload. I'm wondering if something is incorrect here. Okay. I'm wondering if maybe I dicked around here too much on the side. Okay, let's try again. Okay, let's try again. 1A, 2B, 101, 2, 4, 2, 1, 162. convinced there's something weird happening. Okay, what if I do one, is it like one thing at a time? Okay, now do I type 2B? No? Okay. I feel like I'm being punked right now. Can I like not be in this setting? Does this need to be... Like, does it have to be in the normal mode and that's why it's not letting me do it? Okay, let's try again. Okay. So, it is 1A, 2B, 10, 12, 42, 11, 62. Start capture. Okay. It changed. Is that right? Is that the one I put? Oh, sorry. Is that the one I put in there? Okay. I'm really confused. Do I just keep starting it with these numbers? Do I... I feel like I'm doing this extremely correctly. Like, I almost want to Google if there's some sort of... some sort of bug or something. I'm looking it up on a walkthrough because I feel like I'm either... Well, I feel like I'm missing something crazy because I followed the correct code. It feels like I'm doing something incorrectly. Okay, I'm looking at a walkthrough. It's telling me to use... It's telling me that a specific thing has to be triggered here that maybe I did not trigger properly. No, this is all correct according to the...
No,
it says enter 1A 2B 1 0 1 2 4 2 1 1 6 2. Start capture. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Okay, sorry. 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 Turns out I'm just dumb. Okay, it said Andrea's computer had to be off. I feel like I took way too much time to do that. Okay. I guess I didn't read the book very close. Anyways, alright. Okay, that should be good. Start the capture. Boot up her computer. And then it should freeze the screen on a match. And then we save this. And then we exit and then we drag it. Oh my fucking god.
Damn. The decryption isn't an automated process. I still have to try different passwords against the encryption hash. After each attempt, the utility will spit out some information about how close I was to the right password, though. We're dealing with a 7-character password, including a mix of numbers, lower and uppercase letters.
That was genuinely insane.
I should have a look around the room. Maybe I can find some 7-letter words to put me on the right track.
Oh, god. Okay.
Remind Mom to clean Dreddy's terrarium. Maybe Andrea has some kind of pet reptile? Zodkill. A class might help me forget about them. University textbook. Makes me think of the... Looks like... various gadgets. Yes, I've been...
Okay, let's try...
Remind Mom to clean... Maybe...
Dreddy's. Try Dreddy's. That was crazy. Alright. Dreddy's. Or just maybe just dreading. Okay. None of these characters are in that password. What else?
Andrea's CD collection. There are a lot of records by Sunbeat, Route 6, and Perplex. Reggae music, based on the cover.
Sunbeat? Maybe it's Sunbeat. Sunbeat? Alright. I'll go fuck myself.
Andrea's CD collection. There are
Route 6 and Perplex. Route 6? Route 6, maybe? Okay. What was the other one? Perplex. Perplex.
Close. Okay. Maybe Andrea just obfuscated it a little bit.
That was really close. It's probably that I bet you it's that shit where they were like, this is how teens talk in the 90s. This is how teens talk in the 90s, and it's like the E's are 3s. Okay. I only have one incorrect thing, and the one incorrect thing I have also is a different number? Ooh, L like a 1. That's true. P upperclick. This P. Perplex. Okay. So it's not that. Maybe a capital X.
Yes.
That was
Got it.
so much easier than any other thing that we have done this whole time. Christ.
Moment of truth.
It's incredibly teen hacker. Let me into this goddamn
All right,
computer.
I'm in.
Hacks the hacker. All that for 3 text files? A base of operations in the old mines sounded like a crazy idea, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Those tunnels have been abandoned for decades, but they're sheltered underground, built to last, and well preserved. The bones of the complex should have electrical infrastructure, heating, plumbing, and some kind of living quarters. The main problem is hijacking the electrical grid, but it should be doable. The area is remote, and I'll be able to work undisturbed. I just gotta spoof one of the old mechanical meters on the site and make sure power is supplied from the nearest substation. Easy peasy. There are other problems too, but I welcome the challenge. Finally a proper project, unlike the brain dead assignments my professors give me.
No, I should...
Alright.
The old mines, huh? A good place to hide. They're enormous. Practically half the state is filled with them.
Hydrate
I'll need
and
more
stretch.
specifics to track down a site like that.
My shoulders were very tense during that whole password thing. I felt genuinely insane. I guess I just wasn't doing it correctly. Does it say, I'm gonna feel very unintelligent if it says that you have to have the other computer off. Like, no, it doesn't say the other computer has to be off and then rebooted. No, it doesn't say the computer has to be off and then turned on while you do that. Wow. So it wasn't me being dumb. Haha. It's so satisfying seeing a plan come to fruition. Just think of all the engineering problems I had to solve. Hijacking the power grid, setting up wireless surveillance, figuring out the drug synthesis, even the celestial tracking. Man, what a fucking ride. Where would my life be now if she hadn't found me among all of those junkies and lowlifes? When I first met her, it was as if she knew I'd be there. It was as if she was looking for me all along. Finally, someone who truly saw me. Somebody who understood and respected my potential. To think that a year ago, the biggest thing on my mind was finding the right dose of amphetamines. Fire is incredible, and we're only just on the second batch. Just imagine how powerful it can get with a perfect formula. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking this might... Andrea might be Jane Doe, and this might be Faith, who she's talking about. I'm still convinced that Andrea is not Jane Doe, but I'm starting to believe
Not sure what to make of all this, but it sounds like Andrea was in cahoots with the pyre dealers, building some kind of secret base for them.
I just came back from the sanctum, and I'm fucking horrified. Pyre isn't what I thought it was. No, it's a conduit to something terrifying, something indescribable. She can't know, can she? No, Faith would... Okay. So my theory is not correct. No, Faith wouldn't keep that from me, not after everything we've been through. I have to tell her, she'll know what to do. I'll set up a meeting at Constance Hill between here and the hideout. I can't go back down the dark alone again. I can't face what I saw there. So she did. She is Jane Doe. Alright. Or Faith is Jane Doe. And she took her identity, maybe. I'm not sure.
Well... that removes any shred of doubt. Andrea Hall was Jane Doe.
Yeah, probably. I think so.
Sounds like something about pyre scared the shit out of her. Did that have something to do with her death?
Well?
Hey, Rebecca?
Yeah?
I'm done here. Gonna head out. Thanks for the help.
Do not leave
No problem.
Eileen's laptop.
Did you learn anything?
I did, but it's not looking good. Andrea was involved with some bad people. I think it's more than likely that she's Jane Doe. I'm sorry.
God damn it. I fucking knew it. I need to process this. You'll talk to the cops, right? I can't deal with them right now.
Of course. Take care of yourself, Rebecca.
You too.
Are you gonna take Eileen's laptop back to her? Okay. Ooh.
This laptop worked like a charm. Thanks.
My top worry.
Glad to hear it. What'd you find out?
Too much to explain now. I'll fill you in tonight. I still need to go and track down Cooper.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Okay, what's on our list? As long as it takes under an hour, I will probably finish this day out and then save, and we can end the stream. Talk to the ranger, look for the gun at the crash site. Crash site. Oh my god. Alright. And Dream, I know you are way ahead of me in terms of time, so if you need to go to bed, it's not gonna hurt my feelings at all. Let's do gun first in case we need to protect ourselves. Oh. Oh, it's already been cleaned up, babe.
Just some guy on a...
You could ask him.
Useful.
It's probably in the drain.
Nope.
If I know. Oh, the magnet maybe?
Bingo. I can see something shiny down there.
Magnet?
How to get it up, though?
Magnet and wire. Magnet and wire. Where are they? Let's do magnet and wire. Oh.
All right.
And let's do that. I've played puzzle and detective games. He's just working. He sees a random woman come up and get a gun out of a drain.
Yes, got it. I've reloaded it too. I'm ready for action now.
Well, let's try not to do anything crazy.
In real life, that's just...
Okay.
That must be the spot.
I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Let's go. We're gonna talk to the bald guy. I will say, for any complaints I have about her character in this game, they have vastly improved, like, the scares and what. Oh, there's like cracks on her windshield now and like scuffed paint. That's a cool detail. That cutscene where that grown Howie Mandel doppelganger was in the sheets was insane. That's gonna stick with me for a while. Ranger station. Is he back in? Been 4 days.
Hello again. I'm back.
Oh, hi. Chief Walker is on duty now. You'll find him past the door to your left.
Love her.
Ah, great. I think I'll have a chat with him then.
Sure. You have a nice day now.
Thanks. You too.
Did she have anything to say about the gun?
Lucas's gun. Fully loaded.
Okay.
Yes, come in.
Chief Walker?
Yeah, that's me. Who's asking?
Kathy Rain, private investigator.
Oh, another one. I thought you'd all given up by now.
Sorry to disappoint, but this gal is more stubborn than most.
Apparently. Go on, then.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
You're a PI. You know how this works. You'll have to make do with my statements in the press, just like everyone else.
He's on the front page of one of the paper articles.
Did you know Deborah Sinclair well?
I did, yes. I considered her a friend.
I'm sorry. That must have made things hard for you.
Indeed. It was somewhat of a relief when the city boys took over the murder case.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, we both know how they relate to the murders, but other than that, I haven't come into contact with them.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay.
I don't want to ask.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Pyre?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never mind. Guess you guys never got that far.
Rude.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Afraid not. I don't know.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Do you know who
No.
Yeah, I didn't think.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Do you recognize the name Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker FaZe.
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
I'd like to speak to Ranger Cooper. Can you arrange that?
No can do. Ranger Cooper is on leave for the time being.
Why?
He is? Why?
Personal reasons. He'll be back on duty in a few weeks. I can pass on your details if you wish.
I can't wait that long. Surely there's no harm in providing his phone number. I just need to speak with him.
No phone, which is the case for all of our resident rangers.
So he lives...
Resident
Round.
rangers? That means they all live
Just gonna
within the
walk up to that
confines
bitch's
of the
house.
park, right?
Yes, I suppose it does. But you shouldn't try to go find him, miss.
Why?
What's stopping me, Chief? Bear Creek is public land,
Look at
isn't
her
it?
shitty little face.
Technically, yes. Just don't harass the poor man, will you? He's been through enough.
He's selling
What's that
drugs.
supposed to mean?
Never mind. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Do you know a Faith Cyrene? She's supposed to have some form of facial scars.
No, I don't. That's not a familiar name.
Okay.
Does the name Andrea Hall mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard that name before.
A tea person, I see. Black or green?
Depends on the mood. Yao Pon's my favorite.
That was Deborah
Heard of it?
Sinclair's favorite tea.
I have, but not until I started doing research on Deborah Sinclair. She loved that stuff, didn't she?
Ah, of course. Yes, indeed. She's the one who introduced me to it.
Are you an avid hunter?
Of course. In my view, it's an integral aspect of being a ranger. Nature is riddled with death, you know. Eat or be eaten. And we shouldn't lose sight of that.
What's up with the huge fan outside?
Beggars can't be choosers. We don't have the budget for a proper AC.
I don't want to ask. I found one of these things lying around.
Oh, yes. I'm quite pleased with the turnout.
I keep looking over at my cat on the window thing, the like window bed we have attached, and I keep thinking about how I want to get like a little mini, like maybe like a 1 foot tall like little tripod thing so I can start streaming on TikTok. And on TikTok I want to start streaming like what's in front of me when I'm doing art, but if I'm gaming I want to start streaming the cat. I don't think I have anything I want to show him. Show him the gun.
Waving that around.
Alright.
I don't want to ask.
I was gonna say I don't think there's anything good to show him here.
I don't want to.
That's it.
Thanks.
All right.
I should see if I could find out where those resident rangers live. Maybe something in this room can help.
Yeah, I was thinking the camera like angled downward at my desk station when I'm like drawing on the iPad, and then for when I'm doing gaming, I can have the like it pointed at the screen where you can see the game, but you can also see like her chilling out. I think that'd be fun. I'll really have to mess with like different angles and stuff, but I want to start streaming on TikTok. And I'm not downloading their fuck-ass software that they want you to do, because the way streaming works is you get a stream key from a host. So like Twitch and YouTube, those are hosts. You get a stream key that when you send your stream out in OBS, it goes, play it here at this host site. And TikTok doesn't give out stream keys because they want you to use their stupid fuck-ass software, which is like their own version of like OBS. And I refuse to do that. You can email to get a stream key, but they give those away to people with like millions of followers. Not myself, obviously. Exactly. It's incredibly lame. And I refuse to use it. I'm just gonna put my... I don't use my phone for anything while I am streaming anyways. So, might as well.
Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here and... Ah, there's the ranger accommodations. It's not that far of a trek from the nearest parking spot, so I should be able to cover the rest of the distance on foot.
Okay. I love Cassie. Cassie and Meadow so far are my favorite. Cassie, Meadow, and Eileen are my favorite characters. And the cat. Meadow, in order. Eileen, cat, Meadow, Cassie. We should probably save. Probably save. Axe.
What a monstrosity. The stash is on
Okay.
a handheld lamp. It says, this building is federally owned. I believe that's the standard for national parks. No state jurisdiction. All smudged. Can't see jack shit in there.
Whoa! What? This episode?
Well, fuck.
This episode is crazy.
Oh, my head. This is not good.
Oh yeah, he said we shouldn't like do anything crazy.
Need my pills. No!
Shoot yourself down, girlfriend. No, we're having an episode. Oh.
Do you see? The noose, the iron.
Abortion chains.
Those were the holy instruments of my rebirth.
Wait, this is how Isaac Price died. That psycho priest in Conwell Springs.
Yeah.
Nearly there. Fight your ignorance, child.
No, it can't be. You can't actually be him.
Can't I? I told you, there is no death, only change.
This game has done a lot of work.
When everything burned, the Crimson One slipped out of his suit and skittered away like a cockroach. With a heavy heart, I donned the mantle. I became Mr. Burgundy. And now my form is his shelter.
Is that the library?
Easy. Don't try to get up just yet.
Make an
I
alliance
don't want
with
you
the
to
weird
faint on me
librarian,
again.
babe.
Oh, it's you. Tom, was it?
Yes. My name is Tom Ward. But for the longest time, my name was taken from me.
And in its place, you were only given a hue of red. You're the Crimson One.
Yes. When you burned the threshold, I was set free. I'm ashamed of my past, and I wish to make amends.
That's so? Why should I believe anything you say? You put me through hell in 1995.
Things were out of my control. You don't wear the suit wears you. You can stretch it, bend it, but if you go too far and rip the fabric, you rip yourself.
I see you haven't lost your penchant for nonsense metaphors. At least you're not fucking rhyming again.
There's the Kathy we all know and love. I was afraid I had lost you there for a while.
I'm...
Why do I kind of ship it? He was technically the bad guy in a different, like, form in the first game, but the way they're interacting, I kind of vibe.
Still me. Not that that got me anywhere. I'm broke and brain damaged, my friend was killed, and I'm chasing some of the most dangerous people on the planet.
Dangerous indeed. Which is why I will urge you to reconsider a cooperation. We have a common foe, and you will need allies.
For all I know, you're the same bastard you always were, and this is all some kind of double cross.
If it was, it would be quite an elaborate one. Weren't you completely helpless a few minutes ago?
I guess so. I should say thanks for that.
You're welcome. I understand that all of this is a lot to take in, and in due time, I'll explain everything.
You better. I don't know what the hell is going on, and you're just giving me more questions.
I realize that, but this is neither the time nor the place. When circumstances allow, I'll come find you again.
Just wait a minute.
Bye.
Oh. Getting woozy again.
Pop the pills, babe. Pop a pill.
All right. I think I'm okay now.
Pop a single pill.
Well, he's gone. Again. Guess there's nothing I can do but check out the cabin. Say what you will about Tom, but he did save my sorry butt.
I'm very supportive of Tom. You're the one being kind of a little brat. Take the pills, girl.
It's the pills I was given for my head injury. Should be taken in case of any sudden headaches or dizziness.
So, like, just now? Oh my god. Ugh. For the purposes of not having to go through that scary cutscene again. Okay,
Decent-sized heater. This must eat quite a lot of firewood in the winter. I doubt this place is well insulated. Various books. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. Gas stove. Guess there's no electricity out here. He's got running water, though, at least. I think that's a paraffin lamp. Probably a useful light source in here after dark. A case of something. Beer, maybe? Dishes and cutlery. Nothing interesting. Must have been used recently. This floor is spotless. Well, either that or Cooper doesn't spend much time here. Huh? What was that?
oh, there's a little trapdoor.
A secret compartment.
Secret compartment. You should have
There
shut
was a
this door,
hand-drawn
by the
map
way.
and also some kind of document in there.
Should have shut this.
A sack of potting soil. Military stuff.
Okay, let's get
I should have a look at these things.
Girl, I would have left with them. Okay, document first.
Whoa, this is an Ingstrom discharge form from last year.
He was the patient?
The name on here is Victor Kopernik, though, not Victor Cooper.
This is the patient that...
Cooper, Kopernik. They're quite similar. Maybe
The
he changed his name after they let him out?
that Rose Taylor
The
was
timeline
sleeping
fits
with.
perfectly with Rose's affair, too. This guy has got to be her secret lover.
For sure. And with how uneventful the last, like, day was, the last, like, two have been insanely packed with shit. Okay.
I better head back to Ingstrom's tomorrow to follow up on all of this. It's too late to catch their visitation hours today.
Sure. What was the second thing?
Looks like Cooper has drawn a map here. A path through some kind of tunnels.
The underground.
There's no indication of where this is, though.
It's
Maybe if I
probably
had
the
something to compare it
underground.
with?
That.
Oof, long day. I better get back
Okay.
to the office and share all of these findings with Eileen.
We're wrapping up. Excellent.
Copernic, huh? I wonder why he changed his name.
So people wouldn't know
He
was in a mental
was
health
discharged from a mental institution. Maybe he just wanted to throw a wrench in background checks?
Yeah, I suppose that could be it. What about this Tom guy then? Do you think we can trust him?
I don't know. I think so, but it's complicated. It has to do with everything we went through in 1995.
Oh, you know we never really talked about
You
that.
never had a discussion? For context, in the previous game, Eileen was kidnapped by a priest and they were going to basically remove her soul so she could be like a lifeless form to feed this like energy source. Basically. It's a lot more complicated than that, but that's the rundown. And you guys never talked about it?
Over the years, I've started to remember things. Fragments. It wasn't just some nutty priest, was it?
No, bitch, there was
No,
magic.
it was something much more sinister than that. And I think that these murders are somehow connected to it.
There was crazy shit going on.
All the more reason to stop the Soothsayer then.
I cannot believe.
Agreed.
How did things go at KCU then? I never imagined you'd go back to school.
Huh. Me either. Let me tell you what I found.
Poor Andrea. What a horrible way to go.
Indeed. Can't say I envy her. We shouldn't forget that she wasn't all that innocent, though. She was helping the pyre dealers and showing no remorse about it. On the contrary, she seemed excited as hell about it.
Until she wasn't, right? In the last note from her, it said she was scared out of her mind.
Yes. Something about pyre freaked her out, and from the look of things, that's what got her killed.
Well, at least we know now they have a secret hideout in the mines.
Yeah. Narrowing down that location will be the final piece of the puzzle. Anyway, how have things been progressing here? Any luck with the phone?
Easy peasy. Cracked and ready. I had a peek in the contacts, and guess who I found in there?
Who?
Tabitha Caldwell, that florist lady.
Damn. So Faith Cyree knew her.
I was
Tabitha's
so
involved then. She's gotta be.
defensive of her being good.
Yeah,
Nice
at
little
least her
lady.
name was in Faith's contact list. Whatever that implies.
The implication is fishy as hell. Let's leave it at that. Anything else?
Not that I could find, but you know this case better than me. Any ideas?
Well, there's this one thing. Rachel Wang mentioned this upsetting phone call.
Oh, right. Outside Eric's apartment, wasn't it? You even had the date and time.
Yeah. Here's the transcript.
January 14th, 4:15 p.m. Okay.
So?
Got it. Lasted a couple of minutes, apparently. The number is not in the contact list. 555-059-325.
Oh, fuck.
Whose number is that?
What?
I don't remember whose number that is.
I know that number. That's the Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital.
Oh. Well, that's easy. Probably just this Copernic guy, right?
Or
He was a known
Oscar.
patient and in cahoots with Faith.
No, that's impossible. He was discharged last year.
That must be
And
Oscar.
this was January. So someone else made that call.
Well, I guess I have a plan for tomorrow then. Tabby's Garden, then
All right, one
Ingstrom's.
nightmare. I'm
Yes,
hoping for
I'll stay here
our
and look into Copernic more, now that we have his original
abortion
name.
hook sighting.
Sounds good.
The chains don't really count.
You want the bed?
Are they gonna sleep in the same bed?
Nah, couch is fine.
Damn it.
Sleep tight.
Go for another abortion hook nightmare. We need hook number 5. Oh. These are genuinely really awesome cutscenes. Oh, that was really short. Those are very short nights. Wow.
Rain again, huh? Let's go see if E is up yet.
Alright, I'll let you choose Dream as, you know, my main moral compass. Let's save here. End it. Been about 3.5 hours. 2 days. Or we can try to push for a 3rd day. Wonder if I can find out how long. I think we're kind of close to the end. Yeah, I was just looking real quick. I wanted to see how many days there were, because I figured based on how many days there are, that will also affect. Okay, it looks like there's 6 days, 6 evenings total. 6 days, 6 evenings total. Save. What do we want to call that? No hook. No hook. Yeah. So this is we're on the last day. So definitely this should be its own dedicated. No hooks in sight. Should definitely be its own dedicated thing, I believe, in my personal. Oh man, that was so